Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Strategic Command World War 1. Empires in Turmoil, the Shadow of the Tsar scenario versus Balthazor Strategic Arcana. We are playing the whites, he's playing the reds, it is the rematch, and after our defeat in the first one we're trying to get back at him. Now we're in turn 12, and so far things have been looking quite promising. Last turn was pretty, not so spectacular actually. He retreated, we refreshed our troops. Most battles were ongoing in the Ural area where we actually I think we were surprisingly efficient in defending our situation over there, dealing a lot of damage, causing him high losses, so very happy about this one. Let's see if we can continue like this and hopefully prevail a bit longer in the Ural. But let's see what he did. Also the complete retreat from the Baltics was surprising. Okay. That's an interesting escape over there. And this is just some reconnaissance, I assume. And a retreat again, wow. The enemy is really giving up space, and here Pskov, the enemy is showing a strong front. And there's a uprising, or what is that? Damn. Interesting. Pro-Bolshevik forces take over Romanskowy Kutor. Oh. First Silesian uprising, Germans and Polish clerics in Silesia. Baba Yaga will be out and about stirring the cauldron. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about this one, to be honest. Oh, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. Can we force march the Brits in? Probably also. That's really. We should definitely bring somebody here to protect Ekaterinodar. Not that it's getting raided. Also, my cop. This is really. This will cost us a bit, but it's okay. I was just considering maybe we can even operate the Ukrainian garrisons in here. I mean, I know this event here. I don't know if I have to read again maybe where this can happen. I saw this in my single player in Petrovsk Port. That's why I have this Armenian division, Azerbaijani division still down here. But alright, we'll find somebody to go there to take care. We have to, I guess. Here Pugachev is slowly getting starved out, that's good. No attacks here in the Ural actually. Wow. Yeah, the enemy had to. Our defense here is really promising so far. That's what makes me really happy. Then here, this one is. Why is he doing that? I mean, he cut us off here himself, but I don't know what he's intending to achieve with this. Well, good for us, I guess. This one here is the first really strong defensive line. It's gonna be hard to break through here, to be honest, for the northwestern whites. We have to find other ways, I guess. And here, yeah, after finding out about our forces, the enemy retreated again. I think I'll probably operate like these divisions here, the Armenians or the Georgians, here to Ekaterinodar and Romansky. I mean, they can threaten. We should almost need to bring in 3 guys, right? Or can we operate them right next to them? We could even, I guess that needs to be done. I don't know if there's, I have never done it that like operating next to, there might be an ambush going on, but this is just a partisan unit. Yeah, I'll take my time to think about it. Okay, let's kick it off in the north as always. Yeah, and definitely we're not gonna take over Kursk settlement. And I guess we're gonna. Oh, yeah, well. You know, I'm considering going to Repola. Just in order to quickly take that, because now they can cut us off again, but no, I won't go there. Let's not care about Repola. It's a town, but these ones, I'd rather keep up the pressure here, that's more important. And they have supplied 2 up here. Okay, where's it originating from? Is it coming from Repola? I doubt it, that it has this supply value to get in. it's secure. Just like against all odds, I rather have the security here. Not there's any annoying that costs us time or anything, and the Ripola is not that important. These guys hold their position, of course. Northern Whites at 170 MPP. Yeah, and we said we wanted to purchase something with those. Either the cav or the naval infantry. I mean, the naval infantry just allows us for the same shenanigans as he did over here, and we saw that Petrograd wasn't actually not fortified at all. Yeah, and we can't get another fleet. Let's get the White Fleet naval infantry first. So we just have the option on the table that cav here, yeah, helps us with reconnaissance and speech for sure, but not that super hardcore. And even if he sees just the naval infantry, that might be a good threat over here. And yeah, at the moment, I don't know if he builds up a stronger defense over here, but I feel like we might actually be able to push towards Lake Ladoga. Still can't really hurt these boys, that's annoying. Then we're gonna use the MPP of the British to upgrade here the wings, the seaplane carrier. Maybe we can attack the port harder, but do we have, they have 10 supply, right? Once again, this is not, I'm not 100% secure about the rule set here. Can we not just upgrade them to 10 because the carrier itself is just at 5? But actually I don't care. Let's just try it with 8 to get their extra MPPs. Yeah, but maybe that might be the reasoning. Let's see. We'll try with 8 what we can achieve. The 22 MPP, yeah, whatever. Okie dokie, then up here we can. The Northwestern Whites are here with 97. Yeah, we need to, before we do any technological upgrades, I think I'm just gonna dig in or upgrade over here. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, those boys can't get to. Will there be a sufficient supply over here? Nope, they won't. Can we do the shuffle here? Yeah, let's do this. So next turn, these guys can be also upgrade. Can we upgrade them at least? We don't have MPP anymore. Okay, that's fine. The Northwestern Whites army almost at full strength artillery. We will try what we can do over here. We're gonna use the pulse here again for reconnaissance. And yep, they are still manned. Let's keep it here. This garrison, quickly, let's upgrade them to 5. Not that they die with an unnecessary attack of the partisans or anything. Yeah, with these boys here, with the Freikorps, we can actually build up some pressure. I would like to actually interrupt here the railway. Just to have them here. And these boys. Yeah. Just to pose a bit of a threat in showing some force over here. Yep, supply is terrible, but I doubt they will go attack the Lithuanians here, and if so, yeah, you're welcome to. It would be okay though. Let's have a look. We need somebody here. The Ukrainians, I think, going to face the part. Yeah, we have to basically keep the pulse here in Ukraine. Right. We're still confused. You know, the Bryansk is actually okay because it is west of the Berezina. Ah. Ideal. Then we can use these boys to... have a look at Mogilev. Oh, it's not even occupied. Interesting. It's really impressive what the enemy leaves all unoccupied. And we're moving here because here we get... yeah, we cannot retreat with the Poles back to full territory, but this is our main source of reconnaissance in this area, and we get like a look on Orel and Bryansk. Here we could go back maybe. We can't seize Bryansk immediately with our troops here. Uh-oh, and the Poles is remaining in not Ukrainian territory, but it is what it is. Oh no, now we actually, unfortunately, also opened up a route for partisans. So I'm gonna have these units here to block off. Yep. I mean, at some point we really need to upgrade here the HQ, but the time hasn't come yet. What are we going to do with our Poles? I think we will have them basically here at Konotop, to be honest, here Chernigov, and then, yep. This is Ukraine, there they can rest, and wait for a call to action, eventually. Here we're going to fortify the Berenzina with the Polish troops, yep. There must be the Polish... Ah, there's the Polish garrison is marching down there. Oops. The Polish partisans. This is quite annoying. We should get... They will be quite slow. Maybe we should order another militia, actually, with the Ukrainians to set up here. Yeah, this has increased, right? Goddamn red partisans. This one is really new to me. But it's these boys moving down, right? So we can follow up and see. Tell them that we haven't forgotten about them. I think I'm also gonna use just artillery here to move quickly there. Actually, gonna use this Polish division. Yeah, actually I don't need to buy another one. We can just force march the Polish division here. It is at the moment redundant somewhere else. I would love to actually use the... Oh damn, I moved the tanks already. And Sumy here is unfortunately not on a railway. I'm gonna move the Poles here, so next turn we could use them to operate them. We can't use them down here either. Okay, that was a wrong idea. I thought I might use the Poles for partisan fighting, but essentially I can only use them here in this area. Ooh, and also Hulia. I need to put something. I didn't see this popping up. Okay, we can use Poles for this one. I will also. Okay, we have to man this for the moment. And I will buy... Just taking the fighters for the time being. Because we definitely don't need the fighters right now. Alright, and we can use these boys here for good reconnaissance. Can we have a look on Voronezh from here? Everything, yeah. Lovely. Getting a good impression of the situation at the Don. Okay, let's not forget that we want to operate units. Maybe the time has come to do it right now. And I think I'm definitely going to use the ones that we don't have HQs for. So we're going to use here the Georgians and the Armenians. Georgians make sense to... I think they cannot simply pass by. So let's... bring them here. And the Armenians bringing straight here. I hope that can't be just easily, like that they can't maneuver around them and cause too much havoc. Very annoying. 20 MPP to operate and bring them back at some point. Thins out a bit here our strength, but it's okay. Taking Kursk quickly with the Cuban Cossacks. Kuban, not Cuban, once again. Then we move up here. Let's see what we need to, or what we could upgrade. Since we're not facing directly the fight, I think we can actually use the momentum to upgrade some of the troops. Also here the little tech upgrade. Okay, and then we should follow up over here with what we could do. I'm gonna use the Cav definitely once again for more reconnaissance here. Rear is pretty open, huh? Okay, we can definitely take this area here, so there's no... But I think I'm moving then these dudes also to Katemirovka, since... yeah. Let's go behind the Don here. Yeah, this one will change control anyways. Let's establish some kind of front line over here. Maybe not too visible. We don't need to be in range of their side. Get in defensive position a bit here. Rather safe than sorry. Then we bring one core here. Force march. This division digs in. These units here that have been upgraded can follow. Denikin thinks supports north, whilst Rana here is the main push. Yeah, we still wanted to, what I said, best case cut off their supply lines over here if somehow possible. Okay, then this division we're gonna move where it can get some support. Do we have actually enough command? Yeah, not really. There are too many already. So maybe they will remain actually with Wrangel's army. Yeah, let's just secure the situation here. Have a bit of width over here, that's good. And here our partisans remain basically in position. Here the troops, oh yeah, he need an upgrade. Upgrade definitely. Bringing in the infantry weapons. Then Pugachev over here. This HQ has to march up. We have to probably reinforce in Pugachev at some point. Let's see if we can achieve something over here. Like, we're still gonna not do stuff with those boys since, you remember correctly, it is the Ural ones. I wanna see if 1, 2, 3, you still can't see Orenburg from here. I still wanna threaten it. Yeah, if it's supply 1, actually I'm gonna just wait until... Why did I stay? I can remain here actually, they're not gonna crush us. Just would I have this division or this division die, so Euro-wide 71 we can't. Let's do the rest first. Here we're gonna wait, we're gonna hold out here just for the moment. Maybe how's the supply situation looking next time? Oh, really bad. Actually destroying the supply now. Too late. Damn it. Yeah, the Terek Cossacks will be without supply next turn, but I think there won't be a strong counter attack, so... bitter. We're just gonna wait. Next turn they should be out of supply, and then we will be able to take them out. That's okay. Let's not be too hasteful over here and impatient. Here nobody's coming from the south. That's really intense that he decided for the full northern route. Yeah, Orenburg, I think there was a unit in there. I think that's because we could potentially free the Orenburg Cossacks. weak zone of control. I think they should be able to have them not take out Yekaterinodar. That would be also very sad, I think, if he did that. Yeah, now we can't operate anything anyways. Now it's too late to think too intensely about it. I think we have 2 divisions here that should be able to contain these militias. There's also swamps and so forth. And they're just action points, 1 out of 2. They never have too much movement, these militias. No, they shouldn't be able to do bigger harm over here. Maybe we're gonna leave these Caucasian divisions actually as partisan fighters in the rear. Okay, and then to the Ural, where we see... Actually, what's really awesome is that now we can actually rotate the ones with level 1 in, which is nice, and also bring them to 10, yes. Have them dig in. I definitely want these. Yeah, it's good that we didn't focus on the... And then we want the more modern weapons here, yeah. Okay, no money for the Ural Horse Cavalry, but they should be, come on, they should be at 0 siege down, and that shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, what a lucky corps having his own Gaida HQ. These dudes still waiting here. Oh, for the upgrade, that's nice, but well, wow, that's it again. Turns are getting faster. This one is still like something I'm surprised about. Yeah, nothing else important going on. Just spending some money as always. Northwestern Whites, the Poles I mean. Poles, they have diplomacy, only the Northwestern Whites can do that, right? Yeah, only Northwestern Whites for Finland is the only thing. Didn't plan on doing that necessarily. Research or purchasing something. Let's do spying and intelligence for the Poles, because at the moment, until they peace out, I think the main... yeah, they can only fight partisans, not really cross the borders, and with spying I might get like some reconnaissance here and there, which might be helpful. So I think this is the most universal skill they can bring in right now. Then we have all these other things, that's fine, and we have 230 for the Southern Whites. Which is not a core. 24th of January we bring in our tanks. It is a core, what am I saying even? It's exactly a core, oops. Just not for them, but I said I wanted to, the Kuban ones can get a core, yes. Which is the better HQ, Kuban or... But the Kuban ones are here under threat in parentheses. I doubt that there's no threat to Yekaterinodar. Ukrainians have a worse commander. No, then we're gonna bring in this Kuban, yeah, Kuban core, I think. Yes. Nice. It's kind of a good, yeah, reinforcements incoming in the next half a year. And I think with that being said, it's already time to end the episode. Well, not so short actually, I'm just like having too much fun always. It's again half an hour. Baba Yaga will be out and about stirring the cauldron, yeah. I don't know what to respond to this right now. Okay guys, let's check quickly what I did over here, yeah. Oh, these boys, yeah, okay, let's bring them to... Plane carrier here. Okay. I think nobody's gonna... As long as the Brits are here, nobody's entering the Crimea. Nope. Fighting spirit's still very high with the northern whites. It's so low. That's just annoying. Yeah, but... Okay. Let's see. Let's finish off. We took Belgorod without a fight this turn. Moving on to Bryansk. Voronezh inside. I'd love to push up here to hit the HQ actually. Yeah, the really good advantage is our enormous amount of cavalry that allows us always to get some good insight and reconnaissance in these back lines. Pugachev will fall next turn, I think, and then I think I will turn the Ural ones actually to Orenburg to take that out from there. If there's still no reconnaissance, no resistance, I mean, we can push up north, but let's see. Let's finish quickly together. Southern Whites develop logistics, nice. Okay, the very second after we operated twice. Ah, well, for the division is not too expensive. No events or anything? Sad? Nothing to talk about anymore? Well, then thanks for watching, guys. As always, let me know down in the comments what you think, your ideas and so forth. But remember, we're already 7 turns in when you write, so don't expect short-term corrections, but your opinion is always very much welcome. And if you liked it and you still haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave both me and Balthazar a like and subscription to push our channels to support us a bit. Thanks for that. And most importantly, then see you next time in the next episode when we continue this one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.